everyone, and welcome back to our Golden 20s podcast. My name is Tegan, and I'm joined with my co-host Sadie. Hello. And we are here to talk about our summer essentials. And we have been having some technical difficulties, so if we're a little unhinged, blame technology, not us. So we are going to be talking all about the things that you must have for summer. But before we dive into that, we are going to do a connection card, which is basically just like a conversation starter question, that sort of thing. So today's card says, true or false, everything is temporary. I feel like true.
Yeah, same. I think it's true, but I think some things, I don't know. I'm going to go with
I think it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think because anything can change. Like, it's like this too shall pass.
Yeah.
Which the whole thing with that is that it's a statement that will always be true, no matter what. It's kind of the same idea.
Yeah. We're thinking so hard about this, but yeah, I stand by that answer.
We agree. True. Okay, great. Well, shall we dive into our summer essentials? Do you want to kick us off?
Yes, absolutely. And when we recorded this episode the first time, like half an hour ago, I said that my summer essentials are also sweaty girl essentials because I am a sweaty gal. And I feel like summer in Toronto is very hot and humid. So if you are also a sweaty gal, I hope you find a new product to try this summer from my list. They are approved by me. So anyways, I'll maybe kick us off with SPF, which is probably at the top of any summer essentials list that you read. But when I say SPF, I'm talking both face sunscreen and also body sunscreen. And I know, Tag, it's at the top of your list as well. But my favorite products are the Glow Recipe face sunscreen. I feel like it's called Glow Recipe Watermelon Sunscreen or something like that. Glow sunscreen. I don't know. I get it all mixed up with all their other products that are watermelon, then the dewdrops, whatever. Anyways, I'll just say Glow Recipe, SPF, add it into your morning skincare routine because it is the best. And then for my body, I love Sun Bum. I'm not really somebody who tans. I usually burn over tan, but I find Sun Bum prevents me from burning, but also lets in a little bit of color so I can still get a little bit of a tan despite wearing SPF 50.
Yeah, I love that. I, as you said, had SPF at the top of my list. My favorite sunscreen of all time is the La Roche-Posay Mineral Tinted Ultra Fluid SPF Facial Sunscreen.
What a mouthful.
And yeah, it's official because it has lots of words in it. And it's just like a tinted sunscreen. I use it as foundation in the summer. I use the SPF 50 and I just find that it works so well. It makes your skin look like really nice and bronzy, and it actually like protects your skin. I've worn it in Hawaii where the UV is really, really high and it does a really great job. So highly recommend that. And then two SPF products that are new to me this year, but I've really been loving, are the Supergoop Glow Stick Sunscreen. And I purchased this so that I could apply sunscreen over top of makeup when I'm out and about. I've tried a couple sticks. Usually I'll try one each summer, and this is the only one I've tried that hasn't broken me out. It is quite glowy though. So if you're an oily girl, it's probably not for you, but I've been loving it. And then for my body, I've been loving the Sun Bum Browning Lotion. And this has SPF in it, but it's, once again, tinted and it has sparkles in it. And so when you apply it, instead of it giving like a white cast like normal sunscreen, it already makes you look tan, which is great. I always want to look tan, but I also want to be healthy. So this is my happy medium. And unlike tanning oils or something, it has still quite a high SPF in it, but it just makes you look tan. So those are my favorite SPFs.
I love that. Maybe along the lines of always looking tan, I tried my first self-tanning type product. It's not like a intense self-tan product, but it is the Jergens Natural Glow Gradual Self-Tan Lotion or Self-Tanning Lotion. And I wanted to put that on the list. Like I said, I'm not somebody who usually tans naturally in the sun, but I still want that sun-kissed look. So I tried this after seeing it go viral on TikTok. And I do have to say it does actually live up to the hype. It did give me a nice natural color. And it is also just a really good body moisturizer, which I feel is really important after you've been laying in the sun or, have just been out and about all day. It's nice to come home, jump in the shower, and then your body's probably asking to be moisturized. So wanted to throw that on there. I also just love a good aloe vera body moisturizer. Is it body moisturizer, body lotion, whatever? Aloe vera based moisturizers I feel are really great, especially since I usually burn. I even make my own with coconut oil, aloe, a few other things that I'm blanking on right now, but I'll just say aloe is king through the summer. And I also use aloe on my face. I absolutely love the Body Shop aloe sheet mask. I feel like that's a really nice after sun product to use. So wanted to mention that as well.
Yes, I also love aloe. I swear that the secret to a good tan is the Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration After Sun Lotion. And this is the bottle that has layers of aloe and lotion. They actually call it ribbons of lotion on the bottle. But it is my favorite. I use it all summer long. I use it so much I usually repurchase a bottle every single summer. And it smells good. It's super moisturizing. I can put it on my face if I get a sunburn and it doesn't irritate my face. And this will take my worst sunburns and turn them into a tan. So highly recommend. And then on the self-tan line of thinking, we just got sent some PR that's Saint Tropez self-tan. We got a couple different things, and I had never ever self-tanned before. I tan super easily in the summer and then become disgustingly pale in the winter and hate it. And I just always thought self-tanning was too much work or super messy and gross. But we got sent this and I gave it a try and I really, really liked it. So the one I used was the Saint Tropez Self-Tan Luxe Whipped Cream Mousse. And it is expensive, I will say that. But it did do a great job. It was not streaky. It went on super easily. And it didn't smell. It didn't stain my clothes or my sheets. It rinsed off super easily. And then it wore off super naturally. And it looked like a natural tan, I'd been out in the sun. So not I had been spray painted orange or what my fear of a fake tan would be. So highly recommend that as well.
I love that for you. I can see you rocking this year round, knowing you love your tan. I'm yep, this is going to be a game changer for you. I can already tell.
Yeah. Tanning Thursdays. It'll be a part of the routine. Nice. Tan and do my blowout and it'll be a whole thing.
I love it. Next on my list, again, going back to the sweaty girls, this is the key. I feel the past few years I've been exceptionally sweaty and I've been is there a hormonal imbalance going on or something? Because this is just absolutely ridiculous. And I feel I've been trying different deodorants because the deodorants I was using just weren't working. However, I have found the Secret brand clear gel deodorant, and this is my holy grail. I would get so sweaty where my deodorant was pilling off of me and it just wasn't helping on the smell side, where this, none of that happens. I feel fresh. I smell fresh. At least I think I do. And it's really comfy to wear all day. You can get a whole bunch of different scents. I don't know. I just really like it. So if you're looking for a new deodorant, I definitely recommend checking that one out.
I love that. I think the next thing on my list as far as body care goes is I had the Nux, however you pronounce it, multi-purpose dry oil, which is from the French pharmacies. So that means it's good. And it's basically an oil that you can use on your skin, your nails, and your hair. And I have the one that has sparkles in it, and I use it all summer long on my legs, my chest, my arms, my neck, all over my belly. I am sparkling head to toe, and I just really love it. It smells really nice. It doesn't feel oily or sticky when you're putting it on, and it's really easy to blend in. So I just love this. I feel this is the last thing I put on when I leave the house, when I'm going out or to a wedding. And it's just a really nice way to make sure that you're smelling good, your skin's feeling nice, and you are sparkling.
Yeah, I'm excited to try mine. I just got some. Well, not just got some, but I got some for my birthday last year. So I am pumped. to twin with you, Tig, and be a sparkly girl
Yeah.
when we hit the town.
Hell yeah. Sort of related to sparkling body care. I also really love the Sol de Janeiro body cream. And I have a type that I think came out last summer that had sparkles in it. And then I just looked today and they no longer sell it. So apparently it was very limited edition. And I wish I had bought like 5 tubs of it. But I just love it. It's super moisturizing, but not sticky. It smells so good. Like I feel like when you're wearing it, everyone can smell you. This is kind of strange, but the last time I went to get a Brazilian wax, my waxer was like, I can smell that you use Sol de Janeiro. I was like, thanks, girl. Like, I guess that's a good thing to smell down there.
100%.
But it's so good. They say that it helps with cellulite, but I don't know, like, if that's just from like massaging or what the deal is. But that was the whole thing behind their brand when they first launched. I've also heard that it attracts spiders, but I feel like that's fake news. So I have not witnessed any spiders coming to attack me,
I've
but
not heard that
I love
before or experienced it.
That's good.
That's funny. I think I don't have any other like body things, but I thought maybe just transitioning to hair quickly. I love a good hairspray. I feel like it really is a good game changer if you're rocking like a bun, ponytail, or just wanting to keep your hair either straight or curled in the humidity through the summer. My go-to is the Moroccan Oil Luminous Hairspray Stronghold. I feel like for a while, and by a while I mean my entire life up until last summer, I was using just like cheap drugstore hairspray, so Tresemme, Aussie, those types of things. But I found I always got a headache by the end of the day because the scent was just so strong, and it would make my hair look very sticky, or it would make it feel sticky but look very dry and crunchy. And that's not the vibe. But I don't find that with the Moroccan oil one at all, so that's why I've added it to the list. And then I think also on the hair topic, last thing I want to call out on that is a claw clip. I have this little pile of essentials that travels with me throughout my house, from my desk to my kitchen to my couch to my bed. And it is my phone, my Stanley water bottle, my claw clip, and my Summer Fridays lip balm. But having that claw clip handy, I feel like is so important through the summer, just to pull your hair back. Again, if you're somebody who gets like a headache from hairspray, but even just a headache from having like a bun all day or your hair in a ponytail, try claw clip because it is a game changer for me, but it also is just so easy and it feels so nice to just pull all your hair back on a really hot day.
Yeah, I love that. I also love my claw clips. I do struggle with getting one that's big enough for my hair, but I love them. I also love the Moroccan Oil hairspray. I use Moroccan Oil like all of their sprays, so their dry texture spray and their dry shampoo, and it's so good. Like exactly what you said, where your hair is not sticky or crunchy. Like your hair is still soft when you use it. It is expensive, but I do feel like it's worth it. I've repurchased the hairspray like 2 or 3 times at this point.
Yeah.
I think on my list, sort of related to hair, is laser hair removal. I got into laser hair removal a couple of years ago, and it actually has made such a difference. I've had it done to my face and my underarms professionally, and I'm doing my legs myself with like an at-home laser that I just bought off Amazon, and I'm finding good results from both. And it's just like, I'm a very hairy gal and my hair is quite coarse, so I get bad ingrowns and everything, and it's just so much nicer. I'm not like through the process of like being hairless or whatever, but it's just significantly easier to be like, I only have to shave once a week, instead of I'm the type of person who like I have to shave every day, and it's a lot, and then your skin just gets irritated. So I wanted to recommend that.
Love that. And I love that there's at-home options now, because we know laser hair removal is so expensive, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
Next on my list are a few clothing items. So first is maybe an obvious one, but worth calling out: dresses and jumpsuits. I feel like every time I wear a dress, I get so many compliments. People be like, oh, you look so nice today. And I'm like, this was literally so easy to throw on. Didn't have to think about like a coordinating like shirt and pants situation, didn't have to put together a fit because the dress just is its own fit. So not only is it easy, I also do feel like it's not only is it easy, it's also breezy. People are like, hey, yeah, we've worn dresses, we know. But this being said, in the summer, it is just nice to, you know, have a dress on. It's easy.
Breezy.
Okay, moving on, because that's all I have to say about dresses. They are easy and breezy. And then I feel like jumpsuits are also the same idea, but just, I don't know, a little bit more like different, I guess. Not everybody's out there rocking a jumpsuit or romper, but I have a soft spot for jumpsuits and rompers. And then the other clothing thing I was going to mention is also easy and breezy, but this is tank tops with built-in bras. So I'm somebody who needs to wear a bra all the time. Fun fact, I used to even sleep in a bra until probably college. Like, I just always had to be wearing a bra. But in the summer, it's hot, it's humid. You don't want to be wearing any clothes, never mind like layers of, you know, a bra, a shirt, whatever. So why not just combine it into one? I got really big into Lululemon tops because they're like that athletic fabric. So it's really easy if you're a sweaty girl. You don't need to worry about it. It's just comfortable. But also they have a style, I think it's called the Ebb to Street tank top. And this one has a built-in bra. It's also like a racer back cut, which if you like that cut, but find it annoying to wear because your bra lines always show, go this route with the built-in bra. I also just recently bought a similar-ish style but less athletic material from Uniqlo. And then if you're watching this on video, I also am wearing this shirt that I swear by. It's kind of like a sports bra crop top from Aerie, but it's double or triple lined. So again, you don't need to wear a bra with it, but it's just so easy and breezy.
I love that. Perfect. I think the next thing on my list is controversial. Like, I feel like you either love it or you hate it. And that is Love Island. And I feel like for me, I watched Love Island USA, which is also controversial. Yeah. I've never watched the UK one. But to me, like, it's not summer until Love Island is on. And I just feel like seeing all the girls in their outfits and like getting ready and drinking from their water bottles. And they always have such like good music in the show that it just like really gets me in the summer mood. So I love it.
Yeah, I haven't watched the new season of the US. Actually, I didn't even finish the last season, like last year either.
I didn't either.
But you talking about it, I'm like, I definitely need to watch this because it is just such a good show to just lay on the couch and watch too. Like, so good.
Yeah. Yeah, we had my mom over. And I was like, okay, we need to, like, we had hours to kill. So I was like, well, let's watch something. And then I'm like, what's something that we can all just like sit and watch with no context? And I was like,
Love Island.
Love Island.
Yeah, and it's good conversation.
And then she loved it.
Yeah, and then my favorite's when you know all your friends are watching it. So then you just like meet up for drinks and discuss it all because there's just so much content where it's like you can have daily debriefs with your coworkers about it. Like, it's not so quality content, but it's good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So good.
Okay, what's next on my list? I think maybe I'll go into like the whole eating and drinking category next. So I think I've mentioned this on the podcast before. I don't know when or where. We talk about drinking water all the time, but in this list, I wanted to mention coconut water. So again, being a sweaty girl, I am dehydrated all the time. I drink like 2 to 3 Stanleys a day through the summer just because it's so hot and I feel inspired to drink more water through the summer. But I feel like coconut water is nice to work into the rotation every so often because coconut water is don't quote me on this, but it's like kind of like a natural electrolyte. So it's nice just to work in rather than just drinking plain water all the time. Get in a little bit of like the sodium, magnesium, salt, whatever the heck makes an electrolyte an electrolyte. Coconut water is a good way to get that. And then similar to that wavelength, I also am a big smoothie person in the summer. I drink smoothies for breakfast every day. And mine is a bit of a, like skin clearing, acne friendly smoothie that I drink. There's coconut water in it. So again, it is hydrating and good on the electrolytes. I also throw in collagen powder, but then I throw in mango, pineapple, banana, and kale or spinach, depending whatever one I have on hand. I use frozen fruit, which some people are like, no, you need to use fresh, but nope, keep it easy, keep it inexpensive, use the frozen stuff. And this tastes so good. Like I said, it is like a acne friendly recipe to help like your skin from the inside out. And then that coconut water is just the final touch.
I love that. I can't drink coconut water
Oh,
because I heard that coconut water is what pee tastes like, and whether
Okay.
that's true or not. Now, every time I try to drink it, that's all I can think, and so now I can't drink
so plain coconut water by itself, disgusting. I am not recommending that.
it. Okay.
I drink, they're called Roar drinks, and those are coconut water based.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a Gatorade, but found in the natural food section in the grocery store. So that's the kind of
Right.
coconut water I'm talking about. Or adding plain coconut water into the smoothie that I just mentioned, where you can't taste it.
Mm.
That's actually a great point, Tag. I don't drink plain coconut water by itself because that is disgusting.
Could be how pee tastes. Okay.
It definitely is.
Good to
Yeah.
know. Yeah, that
Yeah,
tracks.
it
That's so funny. I guess I had one thing in the drink category, and it is Cottage Springs. These are just like
course.
my all-time favorite summer drink. They have an influencer program. I've applied like 5 times, been rejected every time, but one day I will be a Cottage Springs influencer because I love them so much. I drink them all summer, specifically the lemonades, but really all of them are tasty.
Yeah, the lemonades are my favorite as well. Awesome. I think next on my list, I have probably the most important part of my summer essentials, like beach bag, is my beach mat and a good beach towel. My beach mat, you guys, is literally from Dollarama. It is just this little, like, wicker rattan. I don't know what the fabric is, but it's like a woven, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. A woven natural material, and literally like $3 at Dollarama. And it comes in clutch if it's like a park picnic or obviously like an actual beach day. It's just nice to have something to sit and lay on in the sand or even in the grass. So definitely recommend this. And then I'm also have like my specific beach towels that are separate from my shower towels. They're just like way softer. They're a little bit bigger, to be honest. I also love like a Turkish towel situation where they're like really quick drying. But all this to say, if you're looking for beach bag essentials, this should be in your beach bag this summer.
I love that. I think one thing I had on my list was a library card and the Spotify premium audiobooks.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like reading is an essential part of summer, whether it's like you're reading on your lunch break. I used to love, when I was working summer jobs, taking my lunch outside and reading the whole time. Or it's like you're reading at the beach, you're reading when you're camping, you're reading in your backyard. So a library card, I usually will just be getting ebooks from the library, but I have picked up actual books here and there. And then I just got into audiobooks this year, and I've been loving the Spotify audiobooks. I've just been listening to Julia Fox's autobiography, and it's just so good. Because especially like sometimes if you're tanning outside, you're like, I don't want to be holding up a whole book, or like you're tanning on your stomach. You're like, okay, I'm listening to an audiobook. Life is good.
Yeah.
So I wanted to mention that.
Yeah, those are really good mentions. I wouldn't have thought of those, but we love that. I think, speaking of Spotify, my latest Spotify find is Maggie Rogers' Don't Forget Me album, and I am obsessed, you guys. I listen to it nonstop all day, and it is summer vibes to me. It came out in April, so I am a little bit late to the game. I think I actually discovered it in May, and I've been listening to it nonstop since. But I can imagine this album being like playing when you're driving down a back road, like on a summer day, windows down. I find it's good. I was really listening to it for like spring cleaning or getting ready for like if you're hosting a summer soiree, just for a hot girl walk, if you're just working away and need some background music. Like this album literally scratches every itch kind of thing. I absolutely love it. So that is my last rec for the summer essentials list.
Love it. Yeah, my last thing is very similar, and it's our summer Spotify playlist, which just is a bunch of different songs that remind me of summer this year. And it's just like good vibes, good summertime. So I wanted to mention that if you wanted to get in the summer mood,
Awesome.
to check that out.
Yeah. And you can, I don't know, actually, do we link our Spotify in the show notes? I think so.
I think so, yeah.
But yeah, you can find that on Spotify. Go to our show notes, find it there. And yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah.
In the show notes, you can also find all our social media channels. We're at our Golden 20s on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest, literally everything. Like we said, Spotify. We also have a Patreon community, so you can find us over there. We drop all of our episodes a day early as well as ad-free. And then we also have some bonus content up on Patreon as well. And we drop a new episode every Tuesday. So if you like today's episode, please rate and review the show on whatever us. Rate and review us on whatever app you're listening to this on. That's what I'm trying to say. And come back next week because we will have a new episode, like I said, every Tuesday. But that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you next Tuesday.
Bye.